And turn has advanced.
Indeed it has, Mythonian. Shall we watch the turn?
Yeah, let's. You put all 9 in North Cone, sir.
This is good. Well, not so good in a way, but
He survives with 2 left over.
that is good. Yes, the blockade will be small. Excellent. I get minimum losses in North China as well.
No, they did indeed blockade.
Yep. Excellent.
Well, I'm not sure if that's excellent, but
Well, that's the blockade small is what I mean, which is
oh yeah. Well, if I had
uh,
not hit him, it would have been like 60. Which would have been hilarious. But
well, we want it to be small so we can break it down.
yeah. I don't disagree.
Break it down. Get to that bonus. Oh, you want Brazil? Oh, you want Brazil? You want a Brazil? Oh, poor little guy. You can't have Brazil. But oh well. So in the history, I'm actually thinking he's probably in equatorial states right now.
Equatorial states.
Yeah.
Even though we've seen his income for the last 2 turns.
Yeah, just because, I mean, if we look at, what would you do on turn 1 here? What would your
Well, actually, we only
expansion
saw
through
1 turn of
Brazil?
income. Never mind, not 2 turns.
Oh, well,
Um,
true. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, I mean, this turn on turn 5, not sure what he did with all of his income.
I mean, well, yeah, you would take with 4
Well, he already
3
had Bolivia and. Okay, well,
in
I don't.
North
Are you going
Brazil.
from the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
would hit North Brazil and West Central Brazil or Southeast Brazil with 4 4 3. Doesn't matter how he does that, he can still get the guys in position next turn. And then the next turn he could guarantee it with, unless he had really bad losses, and take subtropical Brazil and Amazonas that turn and be in position to take Uruguay and Bolivia with pretty much what he has there. I mean, he might have to add 1 or 2 guys to each spot. He should have to add 1 to at least one of those spots, maybe 2 to one of them. Anyway, so let's assume like something reasonable, like he needs to deploy 3 in total to subtropical Brazil and
Yeah.
Amazonas.
Probably 4 or 5 is more likely, in my opinion.
Okay, 4.
You don't get that many leftovers from 2 turning a 4 bonus.
Okay, whatever. All right. Okay. That aside, placing 2 in Amazonas, 2 in subtropical Brazil, and then he could place 4 in Paraguay to hit North Cono Sur.
Yeah, that's all of his income that turn, basically. He's got
Yeah.
1 more, so he would just hit 1 with an extra.
Yeah, exactly. Probably North Cono Sur, if he was
So
going
then
to
on
do that
turn
at all.
4, he
That would
only
be the
hit
first 3
South
turns.
Connoisseur with 3, so he only put like 1 guy there, which is strange.
And honestly, it seems to me that's even more incriminating that he went to St. Helena with a decent amount because,
Yeah,
well,
I think it's I think it's very likely he went there, because northern South America is wasteland. Yeah, it's wastelanded, and so is Caribbean islands. He wouldn't have anywhere else to go really. So yeah, it seems very likely that he did that,
although it seems weird, I mean, that you'd
and he would
want
have had enough
to, well,
leftovers to take equatorial states. So yeah, I think we need to assume he's there.
I can see him hitting South Cono Sur, I should say. South Cono Sur with something small. I
Have
could
you
see
ever-
that.
Uh.
Well, I don't agree with it.
Well, the thing is though, if he was expecting someone to be in Central Africa,
Mm-hmm.
which is the only reason to attack St. Helena with such a stack, it's the only reason to. I mean, you want the extra 3 income rather than 1 more guy in St. Helena, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I didn't say I agree with it, but I'm saying I understand why. I don't really
I
agree
don't
with the
understand
idea.
it, but
Well, no.
Okay.
Here's what I'm. It's 80% likely. So he's like, okay, well, I'll probably get it. And if I don't, well, it's not a big deal because I won't be bordering him anyway. In case, well, no, he would be expecting to border you. I don't know why you would do that actually. If you go to St. Helena expecting Central Africa, then yeah, you should guarantee Southern South America. You don't want to take a chance on that. That 3 income's pretty big. What's wrong with investing 1 more? I don't know. Maybe, whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, point is, he didn't do that. For whatever reason, we still have the missing income, which doesn't really make sense. So, what seems most likely? What really makes sense is him going to St. Helena. I mean, there's no real other place to go except maybe like Peru to Tahiti.
That's
I mean,
unlikely. I think
yeah,
St. Helena is the more likely thing. We need to assume that.
exactly. So,
So the
if he
best
did
thing might be
that,
me taking the card and hitting Congo. Because if he gets to
exactly.
Congo, then that's if anything else, I might as well just break down the wasteland. But he has the advantage over that, anyways.
Yeah, Congo is a spot I'd rather not let him get into. We want to be greedy here. We don't want to give a mutual trade-off here where he breaks your 4 bonus and you break his 4 bonus. We want it to be one-sided.
Yeah.
In our favor. So, yeah, that would be great to just take Congo, not let him do it. In the meantime, my issue with Robert E. Lee here is we're sort of at a standstill. He didn't deploy anything up there last turn.
Yeah, he probably finished his bonus like you did.
Well, it seems a little weird. He should have already finished it. Just unless he like started with a 4 bonus. Which would be weird. I mean,
well, the first 2 turns he deployed nothing but 5s.
Oh, so. You're right. And then turn 3 he deployed nothing.
And then turn 4 2.
2. Turn 5. Yeah.
He needed to finish it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he could have done that. Well, anyway. So I'm thinking I'm good right now because I sort of got a little lead here. I'd like to go ahead and start expanding in West China. I'm definitely not going to take a risk and hit him there. The stacks are too big. There's a chance he could use the card because assuming assuming Be Cool attacked St. Helena and Equatorial States, they've got card pieces. Yeah, they've got enough to have a card.
Yeah.
So that's a problem. So anyway, I am not going to do anything in terms of attacking. I'm just going to lay 3 guys and sit in Italian Peninsula, and I'm going to hit Manchuria with 7. And I'm not sure what I want to do with my guy in South China.
You think they might be in Russian Far East? It's definitely possible.
Yes, that I would like to check on that. Plus, it also is just the, just best way to start on West China.
Sort of.
I like it.
I mean, it's still going to be 3 turns after that, or 2 turns after that before you can finish it. But
well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to place everything
I know.
there anyway. I'm going to still be placing stuff in Italy, so it'll take a while no matter what.
Yeah.
But once I get it, man, he better watch out.
Okay. Hopefully I get first move. First move would be amazing to get into Congo. If I don't get first move, then I think that I won't have enough to kill him in there, but I'll be able to weaken his stack a lot.
Assuming
so he won't have a numbers advantage on me.
I mean, you're going to be hitting with 17?
Yes.
14 plus 3. Okay. I think you can just take 10 and that's it. I don't know if you can take 11. There's a small chance you take 11. But I think he'll be attacking with more than that. I think he'll be using the card. Be cool.
Let's see. He's probably only got... He can only hit it with... Well, if he uses the card, he can hit it with like 15 or so. Maybe 15 to 16.
Yeah. And
so assuming he loses 2, that's going to be 13 guys, which I have no chance of breaking. Yeah. But I still get favorable kills.
Yeah, but the problem is he can break you there.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
We don't want to deal with that if we can avoid it, of course. Let's see if we can avoid it.
Yeah, okay. It's a coin flip, but 50-50 chance. I'm attacking first move.
Yeah.
Neither team has order priority, so...
Not yet. And I guess I'll just sit in South China because what I'd like to do is I'd like to move that guy, use that guy to hit Tibet.
Yeah.
To make it a potential 1-turn take after. So, anyway. Your teammates, 17. Nice. 1. Resuming. Alright. Well, I guess I'll commit as well. I'm just gonna sit.
Let's go.
We'll see what happens. Are you
Turn has
ready to
advanced.
watch?
Yep. Let's watch.
Let's do it. Get first move.
I did.
You did. Nice.
Oh, he had 16 that he was going to attack with. And he runs into me. Boom, boom.
Nice. You are A-okay. Coolio.
Yeah, he did not get a card piece. So, yay. He did
What
use
if-
the card, though. That he definitely used their card. Their reinforcement card.
Which is awesome.
And he's non-Russian Far East, so you work on West China now.
He'd only deployed one to East Central Europe. He must
Yeah,
be
he's working
expanding
on
in
his
another
second
bonus.
Yeah, definitely.
Why? I mean, I don't know. Okay.
So now I'm in a pickle.
A
Should I
pickledy
finish?
pickle.
Should I finish East Africa? Don't
Um,
think I should.
uh,
Because he saw me attack out of Southern Horn.
yeah. Well, yeah.
So he's probably going to go to Central African republics and then see that I haven't taken those. So it's going to be nice. It's going to be a little bit of psychological warfare.
Ooh, you're in his head.
I'm thinking of. I'm debating back and forth on whether I want to hit North Connoisseur this turn or not.
No. Don't hit North Connoisseur this turn. I think giving yourself enough space in Central Africa is really what you need, so that he can't take Central Africa whenever he wants to. That's really the biggest thing right now. I mean, you could place 2 in Southern Horn and take South Sudan to get a card piece, but...
Well, no, that'll let him know that I'm actually actively working on it still.
Oh, yeah, you don't want that. That'd be horrible. We still have a blockade card, too, so you could, like, do a blockade in Tanzania if we need you to.
Oh, true. In that case, I might as well finish it. Or take a territory with it. I should just guarantee it. There's no reason to...
Well, can you guarantee it and make sure that he doesn't get Congo?
I'll have 11 defending. He can attack with 14, which is not enough. 14, that's about equal kills. He might... There's a chance that I only kill 7, and there's a chance that he'll kill 8, but it's about equal.
Well, that's fine with
I'm
me.
most likely to kill 8 as well, so... Yeah.
That is perfectly fine with me. I am working on West China. Gonna take Namengu in Tibet. Unfortunately for me, he's not in Russian Far East. That would be amazing. Darn. Why you gotta do me like that, game? Why you gotta not just let me win? Come on.
Are you going to take with enough to be able to finish the bonus next turn?
Well, I'm gonna be hitting... Yeah, it should be enough. Let's see. Well, I mean, I won't be able to guarantee it unless I get minimum losses. But, yeah.
How much income are you putting over there?
Just enough to hit with 4s in Namengu and Tibet.
That's it?
Well, I guess I could hit with a few more. Sure.
Hit Namengu with an extra at least, like 1 extra. Just in case, because there is a slight chance he's in Yakusha, although, you know, basically nil. You know, maybe he's been working on Siberia and Yakusha.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You never know, man. Never know. It's a crazy world.
Yeah, I mean, we've faced opponents with some crazy picking strategies, man.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy picking strategies.
It's very strange. Alright, yeah, I think I'll do that. I like that, alright. So just expanding. Just expanding. Alright, let's see, maybe... Seems a little strange. It's like, why not?
So I'm debating about a possibility. Well, no, that's a bad possibility.
That's a better idea. You know what I'll do? Screw that other idea I had. I'm going to hit with a 3, and a 4. The 4 will
Just
be...
make sure your 4 is Tibet.
Yes, exactly. The 4 is Tibet, 3 Sichuan, 3 Mingu. 3 Mingu. 3 Namengu, gosh.
You can do it. Yeah.
Words are hard, especially if they're Chinese. Alright, what?
What?
You were saying something.
Not really. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it just... Okay.
I had a brief idea and then realized that it was not a good idea.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Well, I realized it quite early on, way before I, committing with that idea or something crazy like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, yeah. Anyways, so you're
Taking South
going to be
Sudan
taking 3
for...
territories in West China. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
You should commit.
3... Okay, I just wanted to make sure everything was right. 4, 3... This should be first. Okay, that's good. Alright, I've committed now.
Okay.
South Sudan, and then Sudan. Yeah, it would be nice if you could just take the whole thing this turn. That would be awesome, but nah.
Mm.
Getting a card's enough for now. What are our cards looking like? Order delay, gift, blockade. We're close to an order priority. We should get one this turn.
Yep.
Although,
Yeah, we're guaranteed.
actually, they won't get one, will they?
They will not.
Or
Well,
have they lost
we're not
3?
100%. Well, they've lost at least 2. We don't know if they've lost 3 though, but we've lost 2 as well. So we're either equal or there's a potential of them having lost a 3rd card, although it's unlikely, I think.
Yeah, I think they actually will be on time.
Yeah, they will probably be on time.
I don't know actually if you should take South Sudan. Should you? I mean, thinking about it, shouldn't you just keep Congo and just work on the guaranteed advantage you have here in North Kono Sur? Because what's the most likely scenario here? The most likely scenario is
we won't get a card piece.
Well, why do we need an order priority card so quick?
It also gets us the reinforcement card a turn faster.
Well, yeah, but that's
that's thinking 3 turns
from
ahead.
now.
Yeah, but 3 turns ahead is important.
Well,
I was thinking of not hitting North Kono Sur until we get to the next reinforcement card. We try to force them a card piece behind us again, and then we use that to our advantage to break into Brazil.
how? Oh, I see. So try and get the card is what you're saying specifically to help us do this.
Like,
what I'm
putting
thinking
a full
is
turn of income down there to break that. There's no reason to do it right now. I mean,
that's
reason
not
to
what
rush
I'm
things.
saying. What I'm saying is, why not just place everything? Basically, if you don't hit South Sudan, that's 4 additional guys in Congo. So that's 15.
Yeah.
So if he attacks Central African Republics, that sets him further behind you.
Why would he attack it again? Well, okay.
Central African Republics. If he goes to Central African Republics, which seems like the most likely scenario for me.
Yeah.
If he hits you again in Congo, he's just screwing himself at that point. And that's great for us. But if he goes to Central African Republics, then he's also still screwed because he can't get to Southern Africa. And the more income you have built up in Congo, the more space, the bigger an opportunity you'll have in the future to take North Kono Sur, to just place everything there one turn and hit North Kono Sur. If you can do that, then it doesn't matter if he's around here. If he gets more card pieces, that's what I'm saying.
Them getting the reinforcement card a turn earlier than us is a big deal.
Yeah, but it's not a big deal if you take... It is a big deal. Well, no. Here's what I'm saying. All right. Look at it this way. All right. Let's assume he hits Central African Republics this turn with 14 guys.
Yeah.
He takes it. He has 13 left, 12 that can attack. He can place up to 9 to have 21 hitting you in Congo. You are guaranteed to defend Congo the next turn. 21 will not take 15, ever. So what does he do? You take North Kono Sur, He has the odds in his favor. If he keeps bashing, he will win. The only problem is, for him to keep bashing means giving up Brazil, which means we win. See the problem?
Wait, what?
If he takes Central African republics this next turn,
Yes.
then he will have 14. I'm sorry, he'll have 13 left if he has minimum losses, 12 that can attack. He places 9 there. He has 21 that can attack Congo. 21 will not take 15. This is known, yes?
Yes.
So that turn, you can place all 9 in South Kono Sur and hit North Kono Sur. The issue is at that point, he can keep bashing you in Congo.
This sounds like it leads to a trade of bonuses, which
It
is
won't.
something we want to avoid, don't we?
It won't lead to a trade of bonuses, and here's why. Because the turn you take Congo, he won't... the turn you take North Kono Sur is not the same turn he takes Congo.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. So what if I break Brazil one turn earlier? If he's got a near guaranteed break, then it's the same thing, isn't it? In the
he's only got 5 income at that point.
Yeah, and that's
which means
probably still going to be enough, unless we get the card that turn, but they're likely to get the card earlier than us in this case. So what I'm thinking, I just committed as well. I'm going to have a few other moves, moving in ones as slight delays. I'm still guaranteed to defend it. If he doesn't attack it, then I'll still have pretty much the same number of guys. But if he goes up to Chad, then I'll be attacking from behind him with 2 guys to get a card piece.
That is an excellent idea. Although I don't even know if it's necessary to delay.
It's probably not.
But that's
in
fine.
fact, maybe I should.
Yeah, actually,
I should probably reduce it down 1 fewer delay.
Yeah, I'd say just go ahead and make it second move. Right? I mean, what else is he gonna? Where's his leftovers?
Yeah,
here?
You're right. He doesn't have any leftovers at all.
He shouldn't. I mean, if he does, it's like,
he moved
well, what
his
has he
last
been
leftovers
doing?
in North Kono before we wastelanded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I guess he could have he could have split them up to add delay. He could have split them up to add delay. Like he could have. We only saw ones go to North Kono Sur from Bolivia and Uruguay. So what he could have done is split them up and sent a 1 up to subtropical Brazil. Well, no,
it's possible.
If he was going to do that, we would have seen it come back into North Kono Sur. You're right. Because we didn't see any leftovers come in. So he did not do it from Uruguay, at least.
And if he was going to blockade that, he would definitely have sent those guys back in. So.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Then I have it second to move. I accidentally had it set to 13 guys attacking 2 guys. Here we go. Okay. My moves are committed. Yours are as well. Looks good. Should put you in a position to get West China. And you're still safe in Europe, so that's fine. Looking good. We will see what happens when turn advances.
Indeed, we shall.